You have jewelry on today.
For sure.
What is your reason for jewelry?
My reason for jewelry is basically, you know what I'm saying, it's like an amplification of myself, you know what I mean? Like I really worked hard for all my jewelry and it's just a symbolization of who I am, you know what I mean? Of course, this one says Bills and it says Trey Bills on the back, made by Status Jewelry, and then YG, which is my management, one of my management I'm under. Young Guns, shout out to Keith, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So it's just basically a symbolization of who I am and what I stand for, and then, more on the way.
Now, I want to detail some of these items you have a little bit further in this interview.
I can't forget about the Cardi either, you know what I'm saying?
Who did that?
The Cardi, it's Cartier, man, you know what I'm saying? Cardi, big Cardi.
But is that straight factory from Cartier,
Yeah,
or
it
was
is.
that okay?
It is.
Okay. Now, is jewelry necessary for an influencer?
It's not necessary. It's, to each his own, really, with it. Some people like jewelry, some people don't. But for me, it's just something that I use to kind of amp up my style. You know what I mean? I don't really need it, but at the same time, when I wear it, it's like a sense of like status. It's like, okay, yeah, it's my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm on. You can see I'm really in my bag. I'm getting to the money. So that's why I have jewelry. But it's not a necessity for influencers, no.
When it comes to jewelry, are you addicted?
I don't feel like I'm addicted to it, but I do like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I don't want to do is make it an addiction. Because anything that kind of comes with an addiction can be bad for you. So, I don't want to make it an addiction, but I do like jewelry a lot. You know what I mean? I like having jewelry. I like wearing jewelry. It just made me feel good.
Do you remember your first chain ever?
Yeah, I actually do. It wasn't really talking about nothing, but to me at the time, I thought it was talking about something. So I really start really investing into my jewelry, and then I started to understand. Okay, I can't be doing Cupid zirconium. You know what I'm saying? So it was my first chain was basically it's a starter. You know what I mean? It's something that you get. You be like, okay, this one rocking. You know what I'm saying? My neck was looking a little bare, so this one I'm rocking. So. Yeah, I remember my first one.
It was fake.
Yeah, it was fake for sure.
Can you describe the very first chain that you ever had?
So I went to the middle of the mall. You feel me? Where everybody know you go to the middle of the mall and you get you a nice little, you know what I'm saying, little rope. You feel me? And you just call it a day. You feel me? I didn't have no medallion, but it was just it was a rope, and it was something that I was prideful of because I bought it myself. So. I mean, couldn't nobody really tell me nothing, but, I knew it was fake, but, you got to fake it till you make it, you feel me?
Now, does the jeweler tell you this is fake? You just knew it was fake when you got it?
I just knew it was fake because it was in the middle of the mall. Anything that's in the middle of the mall, I'm putting you down. It's fake. Don't get it. I'm telling you, you got to get you a jeweler and invest your money into it, you feel me? It's all until you get a jeweler, it's going to be fake. You feel me? So if you get any chains, any earrings, any watches, anything that is jewelry in the middle of the mall, your shit fool, my boy. I'm putting you down.
How much did it cost you back then, your very first chain?
It was a good little 100, like huncho, little, I think it was like 125 max. But I know I paid like a huncho for sure.
Care to share the name of the mall?
It was I wasn't making at the time, so I can't remember the name of the mall though. It was in Macon though. So it's like kind of like the only mall that's in Macon. Well, they got two malls actually. Yeah, they got two malls, but it was like at the older mall. So yeah, I don't remember the name of it though, cause I ain't been in Macon in so long.
And was this a spontaneous purchase, or you knew you wanted this chain for a while?
I knew I wanted the chain, but I didn't know what chain. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so different. It's so many different types of chains. You know what I'm saying? So when I went there, it was just like, yeah, I need a chain. I want something. I want to wear something around my neck. And so I went up there, You know, got to chopping it up. Bro tried to finesse me, though. He tried to finesse me. He tried to upsell me, but I wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the A for sure. And we ain't going for no finessing. We not going for no, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, I'm going to sell it for you, my friend, 200. No, my friend, 125. That's what we doing. You feel me? So that he tried to finesse me, but I wasn't going, like I said. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, did anybody else notice this chain wasn't real?
I mean, I'm pretty sure people know, but I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question. But I was so prideful about it. I just didn't care. You feel me? Like, I really, you know, I was rocking my chain with pride because I bought it. You know what I'm saying? So who gonna say something to me? I bought it. It's my chain. You feel me? You don't know if it's real or not. So at the same time, it's just like, I think people knew, but it was just like, I was at a high with my chain. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? In my chain, I bought it. It is what it is.
No one pulled you to the side and questioned you about
I
it?
mean, my boys, you know, they always, you know, your partners always go, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Is it real? You know what I'm saying? You can't cap your homeboys now. So my homeboys knew it wasn't real. You feel me? My bros, they knew it wasn't real because I ain't cap my bros down. You feel me? They asked me, I straight up told them. I told them what it was. I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? I went to the middle of the mall. You know what I mean? Put that huncho down, and this where we at. So they knew it wasn't real, but to the rest of the, you know, the public, I don't think they knew. I mean, you know, if they did, it is what it is. But they don't, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I really couldn't tell if people knew or not. Truth be told.
Now, when it comes to influencers, especially YouTubers, one thing that YouTubers do occasionally is diamond test.
Right.
Did you ever get hit with the tester
I
when you
did.
had that chain?
Oh, you said? Oh no, the first chain, nah. The first chain was like my college years when I was in college. So you know what I'm saying. I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't really having at that time. You know what I'm saying. I was a college student trying to pay school tuition and all that and pay for my books. So it was just like I had got a little refund check. You know what I'm saying. That refund check hit. I like, oh yeah, we going to the mall. I'm finna go get this chain. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, do a little flexing. So that's what it was, but it, you know, I didn't get hit at that time because diamond testing wasn't even popular around that time. Like people weren't doing that around like, you know what I'm saying, around that time. So diamond testing just started really getting popping like around like about really I say 2 years now. Like people really just been trying to do that or whatever the case may be. But at the time when I got it, nah.
Have other YouTubers hit you with the diamond tester with the current jewelry you have?
Oh yeah, for sure. They be trying, yeah. They do it, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't never scared, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been scared because I know I invested my money into my chain and I know it's not fake. So I'm like, come on with it, my boy. Let me put you down. Let me show you these real VVs. Hey, Tom.
What'd you end up doing with that first chain when you were done with it?
It faded out, you know what I'm saying? It did some fading, you know, it died out on me. So I had to let it go, had to go ahead and put it to rest, you know what I mean? But it did what it was supposed to do at the time being. So, you know, RIP to that chain.
Didn't give it off to someone?
Nah, man, I couldn't do that to nobody, man. That's shiesty, man. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't just, my boy, I got this faded chain for you. You feel me? I couldn't do that to nobody. So I just let it go ahead and fade on out. You know what I'm saying? Let it go ahead and do what it do.
Couldn't sell it back to the jeweler?
I mean, that would be, hey, y'all sold me this faded glory right here. Let me go ahead and sell the faded glory back to you. You feel me? But, you know, they not finna go for that. You know, my friend, you didn't buy this from me. They always say that, my friend. We your friend, but you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a whole bunch of scheming going on with that, you know what I'm saying? So they weren't finna buy that. They weren't finna buy that chain back, though. I knew they wouldn't because it was faded. It started turning all different type of colors. It was turning green. I like, yo, this is the raps, man. And what really gave it away was a shorty. She was like, yo, she was looking at my chain. She was like, yo, your chain looking a little funny. I'm like, yo, not the chain looking a little funny. I'm like, how a little funny, baby? She like, I don't know. It just ain't hitting. I was like, okay. That was my indication to let me know that I gotta let that chain go. Cause once one shorty tell you, that mean a whole bunch of other shorties already don't been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And she was just the one that go ahead and tell me and let me know about myself. So I had to let that chain go, man. That chain had to go, bro. I couldn't get talked about like that. Not amongst the shorties, man. Like, come on, man. That's bad. That's bad.
But it never changed colors on you. Like, it never turned your body colors. It never broke on you.
I mean, nah, cause I took care of it. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? One of them guys. You know what I mean? Anything that I have, I try to maintain and take care of. So I was, had the alcohol, making sure I was cleaning it. You know what I'm saying? And then when it started doing the color change, man, I was like, man, it's time to let that bad boy go. You feel me?
Now, that was the first and only time you bought fake jewelry.
Yeah, that was the first and only time, man.
Because your jewelry's real now, what is your opinion on those who wear fake jewelry today?
I mean, you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have no bad opinion about it. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. That's what you decide to invest your money in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Because I started off with fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? So, who am I to judge somebody for wearing fake jewelry when I started off like that? You know what I'm saying? I can't be no hypocrite. You gotta keep it real and play it all the time. So, I just encourage them, let that be your starter now. Don't keep going out there buying fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Let that be your starter. You know what I mean? Whatever situation you in, and then, what I'm saying, go from there.
Does wearing fake jewelry make one a fake person?
Now, I mean, I feel like the only way it make a person fake is if they, acting like, acting and boasting like they, you know what I'm saying, like they really get into the bag and, you know what I'm saying, but you wearing fake jewelry. That's just when it's just like, okay, what's up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but, I don't, like I said, I'm not a judgmental person, so I really don't be judging people, you know what I'm saying, because I stay in my lane, you know what I'm saying? I'm only worried about what my bag, what I got going on with my bag, what I got going on with my jewelry, what I got going on with Trey Bills, you know what I'm saying? So I don't judge nobody if they wearing fake jewelry, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that it determines a person only if you on here, you know what I'm saying, acting like you got, you know what I'm saying, you having, and then, you know what I'm saying, you got the fake jewelry. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion on it, but, you know what I mean? I don't never, like I said, I just stay in my lane. I focus on me, and then, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I let everybody else do them.
Now, without a diamond tester, are you able to spot someone with fake jewelry with the naked eye, just your own eyes?
I mean, yeah, you can. You definitely can. I mean, because, you got some folks that walk around with the big chains. You got, you know what I'm saying? So you can definitely tell sometime, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, man, I just be like, man, that's them, bro. Like, I just focus on myself. I don't be caring to look too hard into somebody's chain. Like, what I look like looking at somebody's chain, like, your chain real, my boy. Like, come on, man. That doing too much, man. I gotta focus on me and me only. You feel me? Like, that's all I can do.
Would that be embarrassing, though, if here you are, spent all this money on real jewelry, you know your jewelry's real, but then you're standing next to somebody with fake jewelry on, if you knew it was fake?
I mean,
Would that be disrespectful or embarrassing to you?
it's not embarrassing to me because I ain't the one got it on. You feel me? So that's how I look at it. Like, if that's what you decide to put on, my boy, if that's what you decided, you know what I'm saying, if that's what you decide to invest your money in, that's on you. Now, if you get exposed for that, that's you. But as far as me, like I said, that don't affect me because I don't have the fake jewelry on, so it don't affect me. Like, it can't affect me because that's not me.
What's the hint for you when you are able to spot fake jewelry? Because I was a little unclear. You said something about big chains, but I didn't know if just because it's a big chain, that necessarily makes it a fake piece.
No. Not saying that if a person got on a big chain, but you could tell by the quality. You know what I'm saying? Just the quality gon' like, you know what I'm saying. When the light hit it, it's gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of hard to tell because, like I said, I don't really be too much paying attention to other people's jewelry. You know what I mean? I really just be focused on my jewelry, but I don't really know, man. Like, it's really hard for me to tell sometimes. I mean, cause you got some folks out here that got some real food, but look real diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just, like I said, the only thing when it comes down to jewelry and stuff like that, I just focus on mine and me only.
Now, fast forwarding today, and for time reference, it's excuse me, it's August
It's
2021
August.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned what these pieces are
Mm-hmm.
and what these items you have are today, but just a little bit more detail. With the Bills chain, is that a lion? Just explain the piece and why it looks the way it looks.
Yeah, so the Bills chain is a lion, right? And basically the lion symbolizes, power and strength. That's why I got it, because the lion is basically the king of the jungle. I mean, king of the safari. So, like, man, like I got the lion because I love lions. You know what I'm saying? It symbolizes, like, it just symbolizes fierceness. It symbolizes, um, you know, um, determination, just all, like, anything that I feel like describes me. I look at a lion and see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not scared. I'm very bold. I'm brave. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got the lion, and then the bills inside of the mouth. Just was my name. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Status Jeweler. You know what I'm saying, for helping me create this piece. You feel me? But yeah, the lion is just, a symbolization of myself, and then in the back, of course, you know what I'm saying, got the Trey Bills on the back. You know what I mean? And that's another way you can tell if somebody got real jewelry or not. If you look at the back of their chains or whatever they got, and it don't look solid, you know what I'm saying? And it look bracket looking, like, you know what I'm saying, open almost, it ain't real. So that's another way you can tell if somebody got food chains or not. But, all my chains got the back, it's solid. That's what we on.
Now, when it came to the creation of this particular piece, was this something that you came up with the design, or where you wanted to go with it, or was it Status Jewelers coming up with the design and where they went with it?
It was something that I came up with that I already knew that I wanted to go with it. You know what I'm saying? They just helped me put the little extra, the extra pizzazz on it. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that I came up and I was like, yo, this is what I want. This what we on. This what, you know what I'm saying? This how I want the piece to be. This how big I want the piece to be. And, you know what I'm saying? They just helped me bring my imagination to life.
And was there an inspiration for this particular piece?
Nah. I mean, well, yeah. Actually, I was looking at T Grizzley piece. He got like a gorilla chain almost. And I was like, yo, I feel like his chain was one of the hardest chains that I kind of like, that I was looking at. I was like, yeah, that chain hard. You feel me? So I'm not saying that I got it exactly from him, but it's, you know what I'm saying? When people see my chain, they be like, oh yeah, it remind me of somewhat of his chain. But, nah, I didn't, I like his chain. His chain hard. Shout out to T Grizzley. But, it's just something that represent me, man. Like the lion, and then the bills in the mouth of the lion. You know what I'm saying? Just, feel me? Yeah.
When it came to T Grizzly and his chain, was that something you actually saw in person, or just pictures and videos of?
Yeah, just pictures and video. I never seen his chain in person, but, just from what I seen on, on social media or on TV, I was just like, yeah, that chain hard.
Now,
Sure.
did Status do the YG piece as well?
Yeah, they did the YG piece as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Status Jeweler did the YG piece as well.
And when it came to Status, and I'm assuming here, but that YG piece, that was something you were gifted, or that was something...
Yeah, it was a gift.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Keith Dorsey, who is the manager of YG, he saw fit to bless me with the chain, with me being a artist that is part of the entity of Collab Crib. He was just like, yo, I want to give you this chain. You've been working hard. You know what I'm saying? Keep working hard. This is a gift to you and success. And so that's why that's how I was able to get this chain. And I've been a part of Collab Crib, since it first started. So he was like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you deserve it. You've been working hard again, and here you go. So that's how I was able to get the YG chain.
How'd you become a part of that collective?
I was able to be a part of, Collab Crib / YG, basically just off of, me being me, and him seeing and believing in my talent and my abilities to create content and just be an influencer, like, you know what I'm saying, just influencing other people to, with content and the content that I put out. You feel me? So that's how I was able to be a part of it. And then just based off of my background, you know what I'm saying, I've been part of, I was part of another creative house in Houston. So, him seeing me do that and kind of just the success that I had off of that, it was just, it was kind of just inevitable. It was just meant to happen. You feel me? And then with me being at home with it, you know, being back in Atlanta, it was just like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's make this happen. So that's how I became part of the Collab crib.
Just for a little clarification, when it came to being part of the Houston uh, uh, situation, was that something that situation ends and then you become part of Collab Crib at another point of time, or was it something where you go from one to the other? Maybe you do both at the same time. How did that actually work, chronologically wise?
Okay, it was really like you know, the situation I was in Houston kind of came to an end, and I had to figure out what I was gonna do next. And you know, just talking with Keith, and you know, just trying to figure out like what my next move is gonna be. He was just like, "Yo, bro, just be patient. I got you." So, you know, just steady working and kept making content, and then the opportunity presented itself where you know I was asked to be a part of Collab Crib. And, you know, it was crazy because me and him had already been talking about it prior to that. You know what I'm saying? I had moved back to Atlanta, like maybe I feel it was about a year. I had moved back to Atlanta and then, you know, just kept doing my content, kept working. And he seen it and he was just like, you know, me and him always had, you know, communicated and was talking about, you know, making a house and stuff like that. And because I wanted to do it here. And he was like, you know, just be patient. The time will come. And just kept talking with him and Robbie. And, you know, eventually the opportunity presented itself. And, you know, I was more than honored to take it and be a part of it. So it was basically like, you know, one situation ended and then the next situation, which was a blessing, became part of my life.
Why did things end in Houston?
Everybody kind of just went their own way. You know what I'm saying? People had families, was having, you know, had started making families, had, you know, kids. And so, you know, everybody kind of just went their own way. And, you know, I had to just figure out what I was going to do next. So, you know, that's really just what happened with that. You know, there's no bad blood, still love to everybody that was part of that situation. But, you know, everybody kind of just did their own thing, started doing their own thing. And then, you know, I had to figure out my way, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
Were you the first to leave the Houston
Oh,
situation?
no, I was really the last person because, you know, I wanted it to work. I wanted everybody to still be together, you know what I mean? I just believe in unity, you know what I mean? Like, I believe there's power in unity. So I wanted everybody to stay together and continue to work. But, you know, everybody had their own agendas and own missions. So, you know, it kind of just went wherever it went. And, you know what I'm saying? I just let the chips fall where they may. And, you know, like I said, I kept trying to hold on to it. But eventually it was just like it came to a point where I had to figure out what I was going to do next. Or I was going to be kind of stuck and stagnant. Well, not stuck, but stagnant. And so I didn't want to get into that point. So I had to make a move. I had to make my next move my best move. So that's what I did, for sure.
How long did that Houston time period last for?
Houston time period was a good 3 years. It was definitely a good 3 years because it was back in. I started that like in 2017, about 2017, and then you know it ended around like 2000, yeah, like 2019. Ended like 2019, really, like from when I moved back to Atlanta.
And was that something that was already created before you were a part of it, or you helped co-create that or create that situation?
I helped create that situation. We, me and the other individuals that were part of it, we, like, me, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and say it was me, Carmen Corey, Neek King, and Chris and Ari. And, you know, we all, it became about because at one time it was, you know, Neek and King, they were coming to Atlanta. Carmen and Corey, they were coming to Atlanta. And we were all collabing in the city. And then, you know, we got real serious. We started building the chemistry and connection with each other. And then we all moved. We went to a trip in Miami. And then when we did that, it was just like, okay, yeah, this is what we really want to do. We got serious with it. And then we met the manager maybe like a week after that because we was in Miami for like a week. A week after that, Neek and King was like, you know, we met this manager that's in Houston. Let's go out there and see what she's talking about. Went out there, and then literally we moved out there, like, we stayed out there for like a week, and then we moved out there, like, literally, like, maybe 3 weeks after that. So everything happened real fast. It was just like one thing after the next. So I helped create that situation, you know what I'm saying? JQCG was what was the name of the house, or the group that I was a part of. And, you know, we just took off from there. We was just making videos every day, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the management that we were under, she was helping us with the content. And so that's what it was. That's what we was doing.
Now, when it comes to YG, are you managed by them and you're part of Collab House?
Yeah. Keith, he manages and he does you know, Collab Crib. So we're part of that as well. I'm part of both entities.
Were you part of one entity before the other, or was it at the same time?
It was pretty much at the same time, because only thing YG is the music side of it, and then Collab Crib is just the influencer side. So being that I make music as well, I'm an artist. It was just like, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying? I'm part of this too. So yeah, that's really, and like I said, the creator aspect of it is Collab Crib, and then the artist side is YG.
Now, when it comes to your actual chains, you have two of them on today.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did you have first? Was it?
I had the bill chains first.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first one. I bought it for myself. Maybe like it's been 2 years. It's been like 2 years. I bought it for my birthday. It was a birthday gift to myself. Went up there, dropped the bag on it, and it was made. So, and I didn't even. It's crazy. I didn't even get it on my birthday, because anybody that know, you know what I'm saying, knows that when you get a custom piece made, it takes a little time. So I didn't even get it on my birthday. I should have ordered it before my birthday, but it came shortly after my birthday. But this was a birthday gift to myself. You know what I mean? That you know what I'm saying, I worked hard for it, and I just dropped that bag on it, you feel me? I was like, let's get it. It's my birthday. Finna drop this bag.
Did that ruin your birthday at all? The fact that you got it
Nah,
after the fact?
because I had a real good birthday that year. I had a real good birthday, I can honestly say, but it didn't ruin it. It was just like, dang, I wish I would have had my chain too at the same time. But you know, being that it came later, it was just like it was a blessing in disguise. Like, it came when I was least expecting it. Like, hey, yo, bro, come pick up your chain. I was like, bet. So, you know, it didn't ruin my birthday at all, nah.
Now, why Status Jewelers for you? Why choose them?
Status Jeweler has a good relationship with influencers. They know how to basically, you know, work with us on you know what I'm saying, like, just our pieces, and work with us on price. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, if you want promo from an influencer, you know what I'm saying, you gotta, because we charge for promotion. You know what I'm saying? So if you want that, then you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta work with us on price. So, you know, they do a good job with, you know, working with us, and, just politicking. It's all it is. It's just politicking. That's all it is.
So you approached them initially, or they approached you?
I initially approached them because I seen some other people who had pieces from them, and they was like, yo, go to Status. They'll work with you, you know what I'm saying? They real good, you know what I'm saying, with the pieces is hitting. So I was like, all right, bet. So I'm going to go get them a chart. I'm going to go check them out, and that's what I did.
And how much did this piece cost back then?
So this piece, the bills chain, the medallion, they charged me 9 racks. Just the medallion, and then the chain cost me another like 5. So, you know, and then on top of that I had to do promotion. So, you know, you can add that up, and then this piece was given to me. So, you know, that's just what it was.
Do you know how much that one's worth?
I don't know how much this piece was. I don't know, but it was, you know, cause Keith, he had these pieces custom made, and he, you know, like I said, it was a gift to me. So I don't know how much this piece was, but I can tell you how much this was.
What about the watch?
The watch, the watch is 25 racks, you know what I'm saying? Good 25.
Now, 14 and 25, so 39 plus more, because we don't know what the YG...
Tax. Yeah.
Well, we also don't know what the YG is worth.
Right.
Never got that appraised just for kicks to see...
Yeah, I was just like, nah, it was just a gift, and I was just like, you know, I was happy to have it, you know what I mean? So, but I'm pretty sure Keith won't give us no food change, you know what I mean? Like, because he don't wear nothing food. So, He went and then he got the same chain as us. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's more of these pieces. I'm not the only one with one. You see what I'm saying? So
Were you the first one
no, I
with
wasn't.
that one?
No, I
Okay.
wasn't. Keith actually had the first one, and then I think after that, actually the chains were a lot smaller. These are the updated chains. The chains were a lot smaller. They, you know what I'm saying, a little bit like about this size, about like, you know what I'm saying, about that size, and then it had Young Guns at the bottom of it. And then, you know what I'm saying, he upgraded to these. So once he upgraded, he, you know what I'm saying, he gave me one, he got one, and it's like some of the other influencers that got one as well.
What happened? What ends up happening to the little chains?
I think, you know, some of them still got them. I don't know what. I never got one of the little chains. I was gifted the upgraded one, so I don't know what happened to the little ones. You know what I'm saying? I still see a few of the other influencers, they still wear them, but you know, I never got one of those. So
Now, when it comes to this jewelry that you have on today, and like I said, well, before I ask you this next question, because there was promo involved with your own personal bills piece, I know you said it was 9 and then 5 for
right.
so does that mean with that total being 14, does that mean it actually would have been more if there wasn't promo
For
involved?
sure, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Because they definitely was trying to knock my head off with the price, but I was just like, look, bro, we doing promo. You gotta work with me on the price. So, you know, they was pretty adamant about that, and they, you know, worked with me on the deal. So it was like I said, it was a little politicking that had to take place, but they definitely worked with me. Shout out to Status Jeweler.
$39,000 on your body right now, just in jewelry. What does that feel like?
I mean, it made me feel good because I worked hard for it. You know what I mean? It's not something that I just, you know, I'm not a cocky person. And, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that, you know, like I said in the beginning, you know, earlier, it just amplifies, you know, who I am. And it's just a symbolization of who I am and what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? So, it doesn't tell all because again it's just materialistic, but at the same time it made me feel good to be able to wake up in the morning, put my chain on that I worked hard for and I spent my hard-earned money for. So it's just, you know, it made me feel good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you know, you get people, they look at you, they be like, dang, that's a nice chain, that's nice jewelry, or whatever the case may be, and it's just like, thank you, you feel me? I worked hard for this. So it's like a prize. It's like a trophy. You know what I'm saying? These are my trophies. You know what I'm saying?
Was spending that amount of money, $39,000, worth it to you?
It I mean, at the time I wasn't even thinking about the price. You know what I'm saying? Like when you young and you just, you know, you work hard for it and it's something that you kind of dream about and want. You know what I mean? It's like, if I want it, why not? Why I can't have it? Why I can't go out and get it? You know what I'm saying? I work hard. You know what I'm saying? So if I got the money to do it, let's do it. You feel me? But now I don't got a lot more smarter with my money. You know what I'm saying? Of course, but at the time it was just like, you know, I was making a lot of money and it was more than I've ever made in my life. So I was like, let me go get this money. You know what I'm saying? Let me go jot this bag on this chain. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really think too much of it at the time. I didn't even think it would add up to that. You know what I mean? Until later on, I'm looking back like, sheesh, I spent 39. Golly, it's crazy. But you know, you live and you know, you live, you learn, and you know, you only got one life, so why not? You gotta go big.
Now, you have other pieces or setups aside from what we see today, or is this all of it?
Yeah, I have another chain. It's like a little choke. It's a choker. But it's right now. It's getting cleaned. I had to go get it. I had to take it to status, get it cleaned, or whatever the case may be. But outside of that, those I only got three pieces. And right now, I'm not even. I don't even know if I'm gonna get another piece soon because I'm just trying to invest because I'm at the point now where if I can't afford it 3 times, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, at the time when I bought these, I was a lot younger, and it was just like, you know, I wanted it real bad, but now I got a more business mindset. So and you know, I gotta make stuff out of. I gotta have assets. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have investments, bigger investments, so I can be able to buy. If I want to go buy 3 of these, I can. You know what I'm saying? So that's my main. That's my main focus now. You know what I mean?
So the other chain that you have is just the chain itself, or
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
just a
pendant?
chain.
Okay,
It's just a
okay.
chain. Yeah.
So how do you decide what you wear when you wear it? Because I imagine there's times where you wear everything, I'm
Mm-hmm.
assuming here, and
Right.
maybe there's times you just wear one chain or no chains and just the watch, or how does that
Um,
work?
I mean, it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. To be honest, like I can't even. It really just if I'm feeling like flexing, I'm about to flex. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling like just keeping it conservative, I'm gonna keep it conservative. But for the most part, I just I just go with how I'm feeling when I wake up the next morning. Like, you know what I mean? Do I feel like wearing all this? Cause it kind of weigh down on your neck a little bit. So and then the attention. Sometimes I don't be feeling like having that attention. So it just depends on how I'm feeling. The day of when I wake up.
Ever knocked out because are wearing multiple items at the same time? And today, for example, ever knocked out a diamond
Oh
wearing
yeah,
one?
yeah for
Okay.
sure. That it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like hit your face with it sometime, and it's crazy. You gotta be careful. So you know what I mean. I have before, but I take it there, get it fixed. Hey, bro, I need my chain fixed. You know what I'm saying? So you get it fixed, and then you just move more careful next time, or you know what I'm saying. You might hit it on something, or whatever the case may be. So it happens. It's part of having the chain, but that's why you gotta make sure you keep up on the maintenance of it. Make sure taking care of it.
Ever had an embarrassing moment with your jewelry before?
Yeah, for sure. One time I was out just enjoying myself at a club, jumping around, hit myself in the face, cut my whole lip, busted my lip, and I was just in the club like, you feel me? So that you like I said, it's like this, man. When you wearing these chains, man, you taking a risk of hitting yourself sometime, but that's why you gotta just know when you got your chains on, you got your jewelry on, just keep it cool, man. You ain't gotta do too much jumping, you ain't gotta do too much turning up, man. You can turn up, but just know these chains do come up and they will hit you and violate you. No cap.
Was that the most embarrassing thing that's happened with your
Yeah,
jewelry?
yeah. Really, to be honest, like I don't really have too many embarrassing moments with my chain, cause like I said, I take good care of my stuff. You know what I mean? I make sure that I keep the maintenance up. I make sure you know I'm being observative of how I'm moving with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have too many embarrassing moments with it.
They never broke on you or
Mm-mm.
flew off or
Mm-mm.
okay. Ever lost an item?
No, I never lost my chain
And speaking of these
or
type
my
of
jewelry.
speaking of these type of issues, losing this, that, and the third, even though it's never happened to you, what is your opinion on jewelry insurance or insurance for your jewelry?
I feel like it's necessary. I mean, if you invest in large amounts of money, man, you might as well put some insurance into it because it's like anything can happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chain can break, you know what I'm saying? Anything like, or a diamond can come off for instance, you know what I'm saying? And the insurance will cover that. So, I mean, I feel like it's definitely important to, if you make a large purchase, put some insurance on it. It's only right because I mean you don't want to waste your money, like you know what I'm saying, especially with large purchases. That's like having a car. You need insurance on it because it's a large purchase. You know what I'm saying? It's an investment. So put investment back into your investment and get some insurance. It's only right.
You ever made an insurance claim for your jewelry before?
No.
Okay. Speaking of investment, is jewelry good or bad investment?
I mean, it just depends on how you look at it. I mean, to each his own. I mean, everybody, in my opinion, it's a good investment because with being an influencer or being in the public eye, you know what I'm saying, it just look good. You know what I'm saying? People like jewelry. People like, you know what I'm saying, seeing nice watches, seeing nice jewelry, chains, or whatever the case may be. So it's a good investment with what I do or what other entertainers or influencers do. It is a good investment, in my opinion, but, to each his own.
Aside from yours, favorite chain in hip hop of all time. Cannot include yourself.
Favorite chain in hip hop of all time.
Could be when you saw a chain when you were younger, growing up. Could be even something more recent that you've seen. Favorite chain in hip hop of all time. Your opinion.
I think.
And if you don't have a favorite, maybe just me asking the question, there's one that comes to mind.
I would have to say the dopest chain that I've seen was by far was Lil Uzi. He had this like I don't even know how to explain it, man. I think Uzi is killing the jury game. Like his chains are massive. You know what I'm saying? Like him and I think another person, Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd got a crazy chain. The what you call it? What is it? What is the guy from Crash Bandicoot? The crazy looking guy. Oh man, I forget the guy name, man. All I know is that it's a character off of Crash Bandicoot. And his chain is hard. It's real hard to me. Like, so shout out to Trippie for that chain, man, for sure. And Uzi. Uzi got some crazy chains as well.
Have you seen either of these items in person?
No, I haven't. Just online.
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, okay? Ugliest chain in hip-hop of all time.
I don't know. I never really said, yo, that chain ugly, because, I mean, anything that's dancing with diamonds, it's pretty nice to look at. So, I don't know. I don't know nobody that really got an ugly chain that's in hip-hop right now. Off the top of my head, like, I'm going to have to go look at some chains now that you say that, like, and really kind of just dictate what I like and what I don't like. But right now, I feel like the hardest chains in the game, who got the hardest chains right now, is between Uzi and Trippie. Trippie got some pretty tough chains.
Now, are you being politically correct here with this answer on the ugly chain question? Are you being nice on camera?
Nah. I really don't know who got an ugly chain right now. Like, okay. I don't even, because it's so, I mean, you know, artists, they got so many chains, man. It's kind of hard to kind of just dictate, like, you know what I'm saying? I really never really just paid attention, like, yo, that chain ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I never really, because, I mean, everybody got a different meaning behind their chain. You feel me? So, I don't know, man. I ain't really, in the rap game right now, I don't know who got the ugliest chain, to be honest. I'm going to have to really pay attention next time.
When you do wear your jewelry, do people treat you different?
Oh, yeah. It's a status. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people definitely look at you and be like, yo, he having some type of money if he wearing chains like that. You feel me? So, it's definitely, people do treat you different. Like, it's like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? I want a chain like that. Like, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? So, they definitely treat you different, for sure.
Women treat you different with jewelry on?
Yeah, of course. I mean, really, to be honest, I mean, I'm player, you know what I'm saying? So, they treat me the same with my chain or without my chain, you know what I'm saying? Because when you play, you look good, you smell good. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying, if you got a chain on or not. It's the presentation, you feel me? So, and I'm always, when I step out, I step. So it don't matter if I got my chain on, I'm wearing my confidence regardless, you know what I'm saying, if I got my chain on or not. So it's really pretty much the same. It's 50-50.
Rappers treat you different with jewelry on?
I mean, yeah, they look like, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, he, you know what I'm saying, he look like he owning something, like he gotta be something, you know what I'm saying, he gotta be doing something. You feel me? It's just like I said, it's like a trophy. You feel me? Like when other people see you when they got trophies and they see you with your trophy, it's like, okay, he one of us. We can welcome him in. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, definitely a chain can get you in some doors that you didn't even think you can get in. Like, I done been in some situations where just because I was wearing my chain, they like, oh yeah, he with us. Come on, you good. You know what I'm saying? So